What's up, heroes? Mike here, and welcome back to another Elden Ring build guide video. Today I have Auron from Final Fantasy X. I try to make in the game here as best as possible. Unfortunately, key thing that's missing is the glasses. They don't have glasses here like Bloodborne, you know, because that would just help so much with this build. We all know Auron does wear glasses. He is a warrior monk, so I do kind of got, you know, the closest I got to like a warrior monk in here. I think it's like a fire monk garb or sage garb, but I'll get to the equipment in a bit. And I did at least, you know, put the scar on his eye. Fortunately, cannot make when the eye's closed, though the scar's on. So, but yeah. Aside from that, though, like hair and face-wise, got him the best I could, looking like Auron. So let's get into the attributes of this build. As always, this is a level 150 build I'm doing, and I have vigor at 50 for plenty of health there, of course, because let's be real, you know, he's tanky. All right. Auron in Final Fantasy lore is tanky, he's tough, he's attack slow, but he's tanky. So that's why you want plenty of health for that. Mine, I got 21, just because that's usually a good, you know, base, like between 20 and 22. We're not using any actual spells here, incantations. This is basically just a weapon-focused melee build with using the weapon skills. So endurance, I have at 28, just so you have plenty of endurance to just wail on enemies. Strength, I got at 19 for a weapon requirement. And dexterity as at 15, because that's the base stat for this class start with, which is samurai. So if you start with a different class and dexterity is lower than that, then you can put points in something else. Intelligence is at 80 because that's how the weapons scale the most from in this build that I'm using. I'm using two weapons here, which I'll get into in a bit. But yeah, they mainly scale off intelligence, which is interesting. All right, so equipment. I got Helfen's Steeple. You upgrade that with Somber Stone, so is a magic and physical weapon here. It is a great sword, and to me, I chose this because it's the closest sword in the game that sort of resembles his celestial weapon from Final Fantasy X, and that's a cool, unique skill. So puts Ghost Flame on it, adds magic damage to attacks, and also has Bittery Cold Bite as well. So you got a lot of magic and some cold. Some nice effects there. And then I decided to use Meteoric Ore Blade, which is a katana, which kind of resembles closest to like his standard katana weapon in the lore. So that way you can at least use like a standard weapon of sorts for him and his celestial weapon of sorts. And it's a nice skill, Gravitas. Very cool. And then so as far as the armor here, look here, I got Sage Robe. I decided to do Traveling Maiden Gloves and then Preceptor's Trousers. As far as talismans go, I have Dragon Quest Great Shield Talisman, Blue Dancer Charm. This one you can either swap out if you want for maybe like Green Turtle Talisman or something else you feel that might fit there, just because Blue Dancer Charm is good, raises attack power with lower equipment load, and we don't really have much equipment load overall, so this will help a bit. Obviously, if you have the Shard of Alexander and you want to use that to help with weapon skills, hey, go for it. I also got Claw Talisman here because, you know, with the Great Sword, you're going to be doing some jump attacks quite a bit just to help stagger. And then Rotten Wing Sword Insignia mainly for the katana, just to help get our attack power up when we're doing these hits in. And then also, you might notice, to sort of help with the theme of this, I have some perfume bottles I'm using with this. Uplifting Aromatic, boosts ally attack power and reduces incoming damage once. That also will boost your attack power too, and allies within the vicinity. And then Spark Aromatic, use FP to scatter sparks wide area. And Iron Jar Aromatic, use FP to return wielder's body of steel, so basic defense. And Blue Boy Aromatic, use FP to enter a temporary state of fervor. And reason being, because you know in Final Fantasy X, he has that little kind of jar or jug that he just like will drink and spew enemies. So I figured, okay, this might be good, you know, go with the theme. Now, obviously, to make these, you will need to go to item crafting. You will need to have enough materials, of course. You can only carry up to 7 at a time in terms of perfume. So I have a decent amount of materials to keep making some if I run out. But just keep in mind, if you want to go with this build, you will have to stay with these materials, crafting materials, that is, to use different perfumes like that. All right, let's showcase this. Kick some butt here. And actually, let me showcase wrong thing. Let's go ahead, Uplifting Aromatic first against these guys. That's a little boost. Go ahead, two-hand this. Ghost Flame. Double tap. Double tap. Knock him off. Die. Very cool. You see, does some great damage here. And see, it stopped that first damage hit there at least once. So, and on top of that, I believe this would stack with the flask as well. What I mean is, the Flask of Wonders physic, you just kind of customize that how you want, essentially. Let's go ahead and Iron Jar. Look at that. Look at that. Switch up weapons here too. Oh, what I did not realize is that so let's actually kind of, I didn't fully test this out. So Iron Jar, apparently you will be fat rolling, so be mindful of that. May not want to use that. May not want to. I tested out the other ones, but apparently I forgot to test this one out. I thought I tested all the other ones out. This makes you fat roll. But that's okay. Obviously, you wouldn't use this at all, and if you do, just use it for like certain enemy types. But look at that. Look at that. It's temporary, and you didn't take much damage though with using that. Let's go ahead and showcase the other ones. So, let's see, I did that. Okay, Spark and Blood Boil. Go Blood Boil. Come here, guy. Basically raise your attack power, but I think you also take more damage, so you gotta be careful. But I love it. Messed him up. Save this for the other two to come along here in a bit. Let's go take care of this guy. For these guys. Got some of what they do as well, as you can see. I was trying to use weapon skill and it's just like, nah. Bye-bye. I love it. I love it. So this is something cool, different I wanted to, utilize and hope you guys enjoyed it. Try it out for yourselves if you want to. So I hope you enjoyed this today. If this build suits you and you want to try it out, go for it. And if you want to kind of expand upon it, why not? Go ahead. And if you do enjoy it, please drop a like. And if you're new, subscribe. I got more Elden Ring videos coming to you. My name is Mike, and I'll see you next time.